Hi, friends. David Roller, Spring Arbor grad, former missionary, pastor, bishop. I don't know if you've ever driven by a doctor's office or a hospital and seen that symbol of a snake wrapped around a stick, and you've asked yourself, what is that? Why would the healing arts take as their logo or their symbol this snake wrapped around a stick? Well, here's that story. And it has something to do with what happens this week. Way back in the history of the Jewish people, of course, they were slaves in Egypt. And after 430 years there, Moses takes them out toward the promised land. They get into the desert, and life is hard. They're in the desert, food is scarce, they're thirsty, and they start complaining. Because of their complaining, snakes are sent to invade the camp. And people are bitten by these venomous snakes, and they're dying. I mean, can you think of anything worse than this invasion of snakes? And God provides the solution. He tells Moses, I want you to cast a bronze snake, raise it up on a stick, and whoever looks at that bronze snake will be healed of the bites of the venomous snakes. So Moses does it. He pours the bronze into the mold, and he makes this, and he puts it up on a stick, and he told everybody, all you got to do to be saved is to look up at this bronze snake, and you'll be saved. And those who did were healed. But you and I know that there would have been some resistant people who would have been like, no, I'm not going to look at that bronze snake. Well, a long time later, that story continues. Because when Jesus came, in the 3rd chapter of the Gospel of John, he said, just as Moses lifted up that bronze snake in the wilderness, so I will be lifted up, so that anyone who looks at me, anyone who believes in me, will have eternal life. In the same way that Moses lifted up that bronze snake, and all people had to do was look at him, in that same way, you and I are offered this relief from suffering. We are offered this assurance of life eternal with God, and all we have to do is to look and believe in Jesus. Now, you remember I said that was in John chapter 3, and you know something else that's in John chapter 3, right? John 3:16. God didn't send his Son into the world to condemn us, but so that through him we might be saved, have eternal life.